So hi, good to see you. This is one of the episodes, this right here is one of the episodes of the cello series. And today we're talking about this, oh cool, oh no situation. And I'll tell you why I heard about it and what it activates in our brain. But first I'm going to give you a demonstration of how I've seen it in my own novice cello playing. I've been playing for about 2.5 months. All right, so first I'll show you oh cool. Oh cool is when you're doing something and you just think, oh my gosh, I'm surprised. That's so neat. That's so cool. That's so amazing. Obviously, that's oh cool. So here's oh cool for me in terms of cello, and then I'll show you oh no. So here's oh cool. It's just such a beautiful sound. It's a piece called Allegro. There are 3 of those in one other parts of that piece. It's just beautiful. I hear it, I see it, I work on playing it, and I think, oh, cool, this is really, really cool. Now, this is one of my oh no's. So an oh no is something new that I'm learning, and I just, so I'll show you what it is, and I'll actually show you a couple of times. It's literally 3 notes. The bow is very important in cello. It's not just the notes, but it's not just back and forth. It turns out sometimes you play several. There's a slur. You play several notes with one bow movement. So this is one of those. And it's a big oh no for me at this point in my 2.5 months of cello. So here's one of them. Every time I've done that, it's been So here it is one more time. Okay, I'll sit back a little bit so you can see it's the bow traveling all in one direction. Not so beautiful yet. Okay, one last time. You should be able to hear all 3 separate notes. That's why that is still an oh no for me. So now that I have shown you this, let me tell you about oh no and oh cool. I'm moving my music stand away. Oh no and oh cool. Oh cool and oh no. I first heard about this concept back, I would say, over 10 years ago. There's somebody that I used to follow, and I'll show you her website. Oh, let me get in focus. So many little things to make sure that we're aligned here today. Oh cool. Wow, I'm really moving today for you. Funny, it's usually quite consistent in terms of starting off and then staying in focus. Oh cool and oh no, I first heard about it from this great blog called Creating Passionate Users. Let me try to make it a little bigger for you. This is a blog by a couple of people, but I specifically remember Creating Passionate Users. It's a long ago blog. This author, Kathy Sierra, she had another partner on this blog. So Kathy Sierra is this cool person who tries to summarize things about marketing and things about the brain and habits into really distilled, clear commentary. And if you click around on this website, again, this is the site of an old blog, but you can look up Creating Passionate Users. I'll link to it in the comments. And she's really well known for having amazing graphics, just really cool. The zombie function, what's that? Just really cool graphics on her site. And one of the pieces that I saw when she was blogging a lot and talking about this is this oh cool, oh no idea and graphic. And now that I've studied since then psychology in so many different ways, I've come to see it in a lot of different ways. So oh cool and oh no. Her idea in this that she introduced me 2 years ago is basically that your brain only remembers from 2 different places. It either remembers from, oh wow, this was an amazing, cool, incredible experience, or oh no, what is this? Did I mess up? Did this hurt? Was this painful? And so your brain is constantly thinking, woohoo, or ooh. And if you think about it from a psychological point of view, this is very much, you're either saying, oh my gosh, I want to know more about this, cool. Or you're avoiding, which is that, oh no, oh, this makes me cringe, I got this wrong. And this is how we learn. But one of the most interesting things, there is a neuroscientist that I've been following recently at Stanford, Andrew Huberman. I hope to have more information about him on this show at some point in the future. And his whole idea is that what he studies is that the center of fear in our brain is the same place as the center of courage in our brain. What does that tell you? That tells you that we actually can be motivated, and motivated well, either by, whoa, this is amazing, and I have courage towards this, and I have motivation, or, whoa, I don't really want to do this, but I know I need to. All this to say that just as much as I'm motivated by the beautiful playing, I'm also motivated by, I can't get my hands around this. This part is really hard. This slur of literally 3 notes is ridiculously hard for me. And that's also motivating. My question to you today is, how can you use your oh cool or your oh no to motivate yourself? So drop into the comments a way that you can use. Let's go one by one. Let's go first with oh cool. What is a way that you can use oh cool? What's a way that you can surprise yourself or be amazed in something that you're working towards? And again, I usually take 2 types of goals, a goal at work and then a personal goal. So a goal at work, let's say you're with a team of people and you want to do something. How can you make it an oh cool experience? Let's say you want to be more inclusive about your meetings, your Zoom meetings. One way to make it oh cool might be to introduce something completely different and have everyone touch on it. That could be one way. Another way could be that you share something that you think is amazing. There's somebody that I once coached who I'm not even sure if it was weekly or biweekly, but at his team meetings, he would in advance send out a different TED Talk. He just wanted the people on his team to think in a different way, or have brainstorms, or talk about how that's related to what they're working on. So that could be a little bit of an oh cool. And then an oh no, oh no. Oh my gosh, we have all been there. So oh no is when you've fallen flat on your rump. I mean, you have not done something well. And similarly, a way that you can learn about inclusivity at work, if that is your goal in running meetings, as an example, you could talk to people one-on-one, and you could ask, and I really love this, you could ask the question that Angela Duckworth asks after every big keynote that she gives. And I've heard her interviewed, and she spoke about this. Angela Duckworth, the author of Grit, the person who's researched a lot about how we can move forward through passion and perseverance, grit. So Angela Duckworth says at the end of every keynote, she will ask, what's one thing I could have done better? That's a way you can figure out your oh no's. So again, let's say you're that manager and you want to be more inclusive. You could go up to people and say, what's one thing I could do better? And this incorporates something we've talked about here before, which is Marshall Goldsmith's feed forward. You're asking people what you can do next time, not what you could have done before, but what you can do next time. So all of that is in the managerial context, this, oh, cool, oh, hey, let's try all this with in your mind, knowing that this is part of your goal towards inclusivity in meetings. Or, oh, no, I may have messed up in these ways. How can I do it better? And let's switch gears and talk about the other example that I almost always bring up, which is, let's say, exercise, some kind of personal goal. With exercise, what can you do? You let me know, what can you do in terms of, oh, cool? How can you make exercise surprising or fun or different? What do you think? I'll give you some examples of what people I know have tried. They're always trying to develop some skill right at the edge of their comfort level. For example, a friend of mine and a coach, and she may have even said this in one of her broadcasts with me here, she's working on headstands. And that is a goal of hers, and there are incremental ways that you can work on them and know when you're doing it better and better. That's oh cool. That's super oh cool for her. So somehow developing some skill. And then the oh no, what can you do with oh no in exercise? What do you all think? What can you do with oh no in exercise? Well, you could do a little bit like my colleague and another coach who you've seen here, Catherine Britton. What she says is to put something that's even a little bit worse for you than going out to exercise. And this is part of her procrastination Aikido hierarchy. What can you do in place of something else? How can you displace the thing you don't want to do? So suppose you do not yet have an exercise habit, and suppose you want to have one. You actively want to have one. You could put as a priority below the priority of going out and going for a walk or going for a run. You could put a different priority on, which is I am going to tell somebody, my friend, my parent, my close confidant that I went or I didn't go on a walk. So there could be this conflicting priority. If I don't go, I actually need to tell someone. That's a little bit of an, oh no. With this, I invite you to try your oh cool and your oh no in any way that feels right to you. All the best and look forward to seeing you soon.